Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Mr. Jeffree Star, my opinions on him. So my name is Samantha. You can call me Sam. Whatever you like is fine with me. So I'm gonna this is like my take number 5 because I had already tried and then I just kind of like the video was too long. I was like, no, I need to cut it shorter. So here it goes. I don't know Jeffree Star from his MySpace era. I know him through his YouTube era, and I did go through the emo phase, but I was just not in tune to his stuff online. And thank God, because it came out that he was friends with a really bad guy, Davi, I think his name is Davi. And you know what? Let me just call bullshit on the Keemstar whatever thing. It was where he says, if I would have seen something or known of, but of what I knew of, there was none. Otherwise, he would be in bars. First of all, no, he wouldn't have. If you would have seen something like that, he would be in bars. No. So you yourself would have been able to put him in bars. Nah. You could have been like, hey, this is what I seen. This. They would have to go to trial and still do that. Okay, don't act like you will singly put him in bars if you would have seen something bad. I don't like it. It just felt like very egotistic. I would have helped put him in bars or whatever. I don't like it. So another thing, it's like, if you knew those things were going on, or thought they were going on, or heard of them going on, why would you even want to affiliate with someone like that? Wouldn't it hurt your brand? That's what I think. Anyways, just like Jeffree Star, right? How he was like, oh, if you would have heard the things that I heard, what would you have thought? Okay, well, people were saying things about Davi and you didn't do shit. You were still working with him until like people started really, really calling it out. Like, I wouldn't work with that. Nah. I saw a video where he was like dry on stage, like would look like a very skinny young girl. So don't come at me with, if I would have no, because you didn't do shit. You were still singing with your pink hair. So don't lie. And that's what disturbs me, because based off that information, you were in your 20s when that happened. You were in your early 20s. I think you were in your early 20s. That I heard, you were in your, allegedly, that you were in your early 20s. Okay, well, now that the whole Jeffree Star thing happened with Tati and everything, okay, you're like way older, no offense, and you should know better than that. So if you heard anything, if you heard that he was doing bad things, why not just shut up, take it to the police and be like, look, I'm not doing whatever happened to last time I was younger. This is what happened with Davi. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want nothing. So I heard this from James Charles, this, that. Keep it as evidence. Go talk to these people. I don't know, but this is what I know. Nah, you didn't do it. You went online, trash talked him, and united your forces with someone else that had a tick about him. And unfortunately, that was Tati. She got so warmed and hyped up on her feelings, because she didn't realize that she's a very, like, when you're just so mad and you're like, I don't care what happens, I don't care what I do, I'm gonna like make fire and explode everything, right? If Tati could have just took a second, turn around and been like, look at this beautiful house, I don't know if she has kids, look at this beautiful place that I have, look at all this money that I have, maybe I just need to go on a trip, to the Bahamas and chill the fuck out. Nah. Instead, you wanted to go on and make a video about how a grown-ass woman saw a barely legal guy hitting on people. Okay, you are the bigger person. You go and you tell them, hey, I don't think this is appropriate. You don't go and you blast them online. For what? And you thought that Jeffree Star was gonna have your back? Look at him. He just threw you under the bus. He was like, bye. Bye. It was Tati. Tati is the one that did a 10-20 minute video and talking about him. No, Jeffree, you did a lot too. You brought the matches and she brought the gas. Okay? And you guys both went into the convenience store, bought a lighter, and blew that shit up. Okay? So let's not act like, oh, what happened? No. You know what happened because both of you guys are older than I am. So if I know better than that, you guys know better than that. Anyways, so I think Jeffree Star is miserable as fuck right now. And that's my opinion. Why do I think he's miserable as fuck? Because he already fired all his sidekicks. Look, this was Jeffree Star. This was Nikita. This was Manny Mooch, Laura Leach, and David Zamora or something like that. And then he had James Charles, right? Because he was still upcoming. Or he was upcoming really, really fast. But, you know, he was like this. So he's like that. Okay, so he's like this, right? While he was helping him come cool, like a cool kid, like, oh, this is what the cool kids wear and this is what the cool kids do, you know? When he turned around, he saw that they all backstabbed him and was like, right? That's what he did. And then the whole internet, I don't know why, but the whole internet was going after everybody. See how I just made fun of their Manny Mooch, Laura Leach, and Diego Zamora. Like, they all had nicknames. They were all making fun of them. It was wild. And all while Jeffree Star was laughing. He was laughing, cuddling with his boyfriend, going, oh, the audacity these people have. This is what happens if you dare to come against me, the great only king, right? Because in the King Stars whatever thing, he said, I am a legend, baby. Like nobody can top me off, right? Like there's nobody better than me, basically, right? Yes, you could say that, but at the end of the day, money, cars, and all that stuff will never buy you the happiness that James Charles has. And I think James Charles was kind of like, because he was so little, but he was growing so fast, he didn't know what to do, right? Because let's not forget that James Charles had like a little moment of his time where he couldn't afford the big expensive brands, right? He even said it on one of his videos that he would lie about the products that he would wear because he couldn't buy it, or he would borrow because he couldn't afford it. So let's not forget that, right? So he's growing so fast. He's confused. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm just growing so fast, and like everybody's being mean to me. I don't know what's happening. You know what? James Charles turned around and was like, okay, like I need time off. Like, I don't know what's happening. Everybody's being mean to me in this new school, you know. You turn around, he has his parents. He's still young. He was still a young boy, right? He was still a young boy. He turned around with his little brother. His little brother was like, all right, fool, like I'll let you do my makeup. Like, just don't be sad, you know. That is something that Jeffree Star in his millions of dollar mansion does not have. That is priceless. Him being able to turn around to his mom and dad and being like, I'm gay, my makeup, all this stuff, and his parents being like, we love you. What's next? That is priceless. His parents turning around and being like, hey, are you okay? Come give me a hug. His parents, which I don't think it was like, they shouldn't have done it because I think it didn't really sound really good. But when his mom, you know, James Charles' mom came into the picture and was like, don't be talking about my son. That, as much as embarrassing as that is, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, but that's priceless. That's priceless because what? That is genuine love. And I don't think James Charles sees that he's still young as I'm speaking, because I'm 24. I'm 24 right now. My birthday's coming up, okay? So I'm 24. So I don't even know how old he is, but I know he must be a little bit younger than I am, and he must be like 21 or something like that, if that. And James Charles. And I'm just like, look, you don't need to find love right now. You don't need to find love right now. And I think that Jeffree Star, that's something that he would like, because how allegedly he was like hitting on other people and whatever, not when he wasn't supposed to, and it was inappropriate. And then Jeffree Star would turn around and be like, yeah, you can't force love. You better not sleep with the girl. You can't force love. If we have a threesome, I get to pick the girl. You can't force love. Oh my gosh, that's so pathetic. And then look at him now. Nate left him. Priceless. No, actually, that was priceless. He was here for the money. And then until Jeffree Star probably saw that he got backstabbed or cheated on or something like that, then he was like, all right, you're out. But now that he's like, well, fine, I don't even care. Well, and then you see that the legal team is like, well, he did name things after you, and you guys did live for this long, so you do deserve this for at least being a moral support. You see? Because when you're with someone, even though they're poor, they'll give you something that's priceless, their emotion and their affection. He's never gonna get his years back. Yeah, he probably won't eat fancy cheese and fancy wine, but guess what? He's never gonna get that time back. Who knows if he wasn't there obligated, but like maybe he wasn't into it anymore. Maybe it was a phase and he got stuck in that phase because he liked all the luxury, and nobody blames him, but don't be whining about it. And now Jeffree Star doesn't have, like, I don't know if he has like a good relationship with his mom, but at least if he has his mom probably doesn't even live with him. Who is he gonna turn around and hug when you're crying? Shane Dawson. Oh, let's talk about Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is like his like superpower. He's like, Kim, Shane Dawson. You know him more than I am. Oh, he would never. Stop. Because look, first of all, Shane Dawson, this is a whole nother video. Shane Dawson is getting mixed up with the wrong people, because look, Shane Dawson did do a lot of stupid things, and I'm not even gonna lie about it. He did a lot of stupid things, and said a lot of stupid things. But at the same time, if you look at him, he was one of the pioneers for YouTube. And if you look at him, a lot of things that he was saying, I heard a lot of people saying. Now, that does not mean that it's okay. That just means that we're still getting over people being racist. Like, if back in the day, if you heard something racist, you would laugh and then be like, that was kind of mean, or sometimes I know people wouldn't even say anything. I know I wouldn't say anything, like, hey, like, maybe we shouldn't, but all those feelings that I ever thought, like, are people gonna get offended, and nothing happened. Well, nothing happened until years later on, and people were like, well, how dare, and then they started digging more, and how dare you. Yes, he has like a very bad past, but I don't think it's as bad as Jeffree Star bad. And Jeffree Star, I feel like he manipulated Shane Dawson into like being kind of like gum and glue. You know what I mean? He was very, oh, you had bad experience on the internet? Me too. People hate you? Me too. You're very famous? Me too. You have a lot of money? Me too. Oh, you're self-conscious about your body? Me too. And yes, there could be a lot of things that they relate on, but at the same time, he used that to like, to bond, you know what I mean? And now Shane was like, yes, he kept bonding. And then he was like, well, I kind of did makeup videos, you know, I videos where I use makeup. Well, yeah, we should collab. Jeffree Star knew that if he made something with with Shane Dawson, he would make a lot of money. And that's another video because I'm getting too far in. Anyways, my opinion is that he's very unhappy. He's lonely. He only has his assistant right now and his dogs. He can hug his dogs. But that emotion that that James Charles family has towards him is priceless. He, no matter how many lipsticks sells, he won't be able to get that unless it's genuine. So you need to stop being a shitty person. That's all I can say. Stop being a shitty person and understand that sometimes even the leeches, if you can turn around and be like, hey, I don't like what you did. Don't, you know how many friends of mine did dumb things that I'm like, really? Really? You just got to turn around and be like, hey, I like you as a friend. Don't do that. And then we're cool again. Not humiliate them online. I mean, unless you never want to talk to those people, because other than that, then I totally understand. Go drag them. And oh yeah, and another thing, I think he's bugging James Charles a lot right now, like bzzz, because of the whole TV show Influencers. The new influencer show. I've been watching it and I don't watch makeup like that. I think it's interesting for being on YouTube and him being the age that he is and him having, you know, like Cute Paris and the other lady too. She's very pretty from a makeup company. And then having all these influencers. I liked it. I personally liked it. I like the people, the contestants. I'm gonna keep watching, and if he makes another one, I think if he makes another season, I think he should definitely hear all the criticizing things that people have to say about it. Take it into that word's hard. Perspective. And say, okay, how can I make it better? Okay, I'm gonna add more black people to it, you know, a beautiful black girl, a beautiful black guy, you know, make it more diverse. Okay, I hear you guys. Now we're gonna make, you know, or a special edition where there's nothing but black people, you know, praising them, you know, like, hey, you know, like, I know that you guys haven't been getting the light that you guys need, so here it is, you know, we're gonna do the influencer, whatever. I really like it. I think Jeffree Star is just at home watching his TV, laughing and saying, oh, I could have done it so much better. No, stop. The mentor always stays. And then the learner always rises, the mentor. So sit the fuck down, because James Charles, if he keeps going the way that he's going, he's gonna surpass you. You're not gonna be a legend. Yeah, you're gonna be a bad legend at that, because I know he was like, oh, I'm the toppest. Like, I have no competitive with no. Yeah, I'm a legend. I'm whatever. Yes, you are. But you're not gonna come out looking good. That I can tell you. Anyways, I think that's that. I just wanted to, like, these are all my thoughts that I'm just like, I can tell he's miserable right now, and it comes out a lot. I can see it, and I'm gonna make a video about calling out Rich Lux too, because there's some shit that I don't like about him. I really like him, but there's some shit that I don't. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a like and subscribe, because I have 8 subscribers. I need 10, okay? Bye.